गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा।
सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा.
Okay. Now initially let us do the introductions. Yeah? So we learned some simple introductions in Sanskritam, like what you see on the board, Harihi Om, Suprabhatam, and so on. And here we have, how would a boy or a man introduce himself, which is slightly different from how a girl would introduce herself. Okay. So, like for example, what would I say? Harihi Om or Namaskaraha. Mama Nama Mataji or Mama Nama Sumatma Nanda Swamini. Aham Chhatra or Aham Shikshika. No? Aham Hyderabad Nagare Vasami. Actually, Secunderabad Nagare Vasami. Dhanyavadaha. Okay, so let's start again with Sohita.
Yes, Amma. Harihi Om, Mama Nama Sohita, Aham Chhatra, Aham Bangalore Nagare Vasami.
Thank you. Dhanyavadaha. Okay. All right. Sudarshan.
Harihi Om. Harihi Om. Mama Nama Sudarshan. Aham Chhatra. Aham Chhatraha. Aham Mumbai Nagare Vasami. Dhanyavadaha.
Uttama.
Yes. Hari Om. Mama Nama Saketarama. Aham Chhatraha. Aham Mumbai Nagare Vasami.
Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha. Yeah.
Dhanyavadaha. Okay. Aditri.
Hari Om. Mama Nama Aditri. Aham Chhatra. Hyderabad Nagare Vasami. Dhanyavadaha.
Uttamam. Jayanandan.
Harihi Om. Mama Nama Jayanandanaha. Aham Chhatraha. Aham Hyderabad Nagare Vasami. Dhanyavadaha.
Uttamam. Very nice. Vishruta.
Hari Om. Mama Nama Vishruta. Aham Chhatra. Aham Delhi Nagare Vasami. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha. Very nice. Okay, Sai.
Harihi Om. Mama Nama Nishantaha. Aham Chhatraha. Aham Bangalore Nagare Vasami. Mama Mata Suhasini. Mama Pita Chandrasekharaha. Mama Anujaha Vedantaha. Dhanyavadaha.
Uttamam. Very good. So you can also add a few sentences. Mama Anujaha. My younger brother is whatever, Vedantaha. Mama Agrajaha. Older brother Krishnaha. Anuja we saw was younger sister and Agraja older sister. So in Sanskritam, sometimes we don't mention the verb. My sister Anita. I can just say that, and my sister's name is Anita is understood. So we just heard Sai say, my younger brother is Vedanta. But he just said, Mama Anujaha Vedanta. That's it. And that is how compact and precise Sanskritam is. Okay, Geeta.
Hari Om. Mama Nama Geeta. Aham Chhatra. Aham Mumbai Nagare Vasami. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha. Uma. Uma, are you ready? Are you able to unmute? Yeah. Okay, Vedant, we'll come to you later. Vedant?
Yes, ma'am. हरिः ओम् मम नाम वेदान्तः अहं छात्रः अहं नल्लकुण्डनगरे वसामि मम मम माता शिल्पा मम पिता प्रवीण कुमार छल्लः मम अनुजा लक्ष्मी प्रवी धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः खुशी
Yes, Amma. हरिः ओम् मम नाम खुशी अहं छात्रा अहं बेंगलुरु नगरे वसामि धन्यवादः
उत्तमं धन्यवादः Okay, I think everybody has answered. Uma, yes. 1 second, let me try again. Yes, Uma?
Yes. Yes. Hari Om. Mama Nama Umaha. Aham Chatra. Aham Chennai Nagare Vasami. Dhanyavadaha.
Just Aham Uma is enough. Huh? We don't put the Umaha.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is for boys, no? Aham, Namaha, Krishnaha, Vedantaha, Nishantaha. Okay. But girls can just put a long A or E. Yeah? Aham Jai Shri, Aham Uma, like that.
Okay. Dhanyavadaha.
Uttamam, thank you. Okay. Usha, you want to introduce? Or later we can see that. Yes, Usha.
हरिः ओम् मम नाम उषा अहमपि छात्रा अहं हैदराबाद नगरे वसामि धन्यवादः
Usha madam ekam katham vadishyami adya which means she will tell us a story today later. Okay, and she is also a teacher. Okay, now let's move on. That was good. Short introductions, and we'll just move on straight to our Subhashitam. Okay, so remember, this is a very beautiful Subhashitam on humility, yeah, which we covered 2 weeks ago. And let us hear Khushi, you know, how Khushi can chant it. Tell us the meaning.
Yes, Amma. Vidya datati vinayam vinayayati patratam patratvad dhanam apnoti dhanam dharmam tathav sukham. Knowledge makes one humble. Humility begets worthiness. Worthiness creates wealth and enrichment. Enrichment leads to right conduct. Right conduct brings contentment. Dhanyavadaha.
Okay, dhanyavad. Yeah. So you read from this now. Now, can you say, you know, give us your thoughts on the Subhashitam even without the screen? What did you learn from the Subhashitam? What is it about? Vidya dadati vinayam, which means
Knowledge makes one humble.
Yes. True knowledge makes one humble, right?
Humility.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Anyone else? I think Vishruta. Yes, Vishruta.
Yes, ma'am. Vidya dadati vinayam, vinaya dadati patratam, patratva dhanamapnoti, dhanam tatasukam. Meaning of sloka. Knowledge makes one humble. Great and wise people are like that. Humility gives worthiness. Worthiness creates wealth. We should use money properly. By doing that, wealth gives us right conduct, and right conduct gives us contentment. Dhanyavadaha.
Very nice. Yes. Both of you have chanted well. Okay, anyone else wants to tell me the meaning of the Subhashitam? Yes, Sudarshan and Saket Rama. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we wanted to recite the shloka.
Yeah, please.
Vidya dadati vinayam, vinayad yati patratam, patratvad dhanamaproti, dhana dharma tatah sukham.
Sukhama.
Sukham, not Sukhama. Sukham.
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 Okay.
Oh yeah, understand.
That's it? Or you want to say something more?
So the meaning already both of the others have
Yes,
told.
you already said. Okay, so what can we learn from this? True knowledge makes us humble. You know, if we have a very nice, humble attitude, then we will get everything in life, is it not? And I gave the example of Hanumanji in the last class, how Hanumanji is a symbol of true humility, and that is why he is so great. Okay, all right, so then let's move on to the Subhashitam of today, which is this one. Okay, this is also a very famous Subhashitam. Let us chant it first. Geeta, you can chant after me.
Yes.
You're already unmuted, I think.
Hmm.
Okay, so we'll chant it a few times. Hastasya bhushanam danam.
Hastasya bhushanam danam.
Hastasya bhushanam danam.
Hastasya bhushanam danam.
Satyam kanthasya bhushanam.
Dhanam satyam kantasya bhushanam.
No, from Satyam. See, we are splitting it into two quarters, no? Hastasya bhushanam danam is over. Now, Satyam kanthasya bhushanam.
Satyam kantasya bhushanam.
Hastasya bhushanam danam. Satyam kanthasya bhushanam.
Hastasya bhushanam danam. Satyam kantasya bhushanam.
Shrotrasya bhushanam shastram.
Shrotrasya bhushanam shastram.
Shrotrasya bhushanam shastram.
Shrotrasya bhushanam shastram.
Bhushanaihi
Bhushanaihi
kim prayojanam.
kim prayojanam.
Shrotrasya bhushanam shastram.
Shrotrasya bhushanam shastram.
Bhushanaihi kim prayojanam.
Bhushanaihi kim prayojanam.
Okay, thank you. Now, Vedant can repeat after me. Where are you? Yes. Yes, Vedant?
Yes, ma'am.
Hastasya bhushanam danam.
Hastasya bhushanam danam.
Satyam kanthasya bhushanam.
Satyam kanthasya bhushanam.
Shrotrasya bhushanam shastram.
Srotasya bhushanam shastram.
Bhushanaihi kim prayojanam.
Bhushanaihi kim prayojanam.
Okay, dhanyavadaha. Jayanandan.
Yes, ma'am.
Hastasya bhushanam danam.
Hastasya bhushanam danam.
Satyam kanthasya bhushanam.
Satyam kantasya bhutanam.
Bhushanam.
Bhushanam. Bhushanam.
Shrotrasya bhushanam shastram.
Shrotasya bhushanam shastram.
Bhushanaihi kim prayojanam.
Bhushanaihi kim prayojanam.
Okay. Now let us see the meaning, and after which again we can all some of us can chant. Hasta. Hasta means what? Hand in Sanskritam. Yeah. Hastasya bhushanam danam. Now bhushana means an ornament. Yeah. A shining jewel or an ornament. So what is the ornament of the hand normally? Is it not bangles? No, we wear bangles as an ornament on the hand. But this Subhashitam says, Hastasya bhushanam danam. You know, when we do danam, when I give, no, reach out to people, I offer seva, I serve people, then I'm using the hand in a very beautiful way. And so the Subhashitam says, Danam, charity giving, is the real ornament for the hand. Yeah. Hastasya bhushanam danam. The ornament for the hand is to give. Then, what are the other parts we're going to see? Kantha. Kantha is throat. So normally we would wear necklace, necklaces on the throat, and that's the ornament. But here, Subhashitam says, the true ornament for the throat, Kantha, is what? Satyam. That means to speak the truth, to live a life, a value-based life of truth. Yeah? Truth, thinking the truth, speaking the truth, and acting as per the truth. That is the real ornament of the throat. Yeah? Then what about the ear? Now, what do we wear on the ears normally? We wear kundalam, no? We wear earrings or studs or kundalam. And here it says, Shrotrasya bhushanam shastram. Shastra means what? Scriptures. Yeah, what kind of scriptures? Ramayana, Mahabharatam, Gita, Puranas, no? All these beautiful Shastra. We have Panchatantra, Amar Chitra Kathas, all wise sayings and stories, no? All that is collectively called Shastra.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Did you call me Ishita Vijay?
Sorry?
Did you call me?
No, I didn't call anybody.
But ma'am.
Let me finish the Subhashitam. Okay. So, Shrotrasya bhushanam shastram. So, what is that which embellishes, which makes the ear shine? So, it is not the physical ornament, but it is listening, putting the ear to proper use. So, why has God given us 2 ears? Because we have to listen more. So, when we listen to Gita and Mahabharatam and Subhashitams, all these, that is the ornament for the ear. Then the last quarter, Bhushanaihi Kim Prayojanam. What does this mean? Prayojanam. Prayojanam means use. Yeah? So what is the use of ornaments? So Subhashitam says that we don't need any ornaments like bangles, necklaces, kundalams, when we have these real ornaments. So what is the ornament which makes our hand shine? Danam. Yeah, to donate, to give. And then what is the ornament that makes the throat, beautiful? That is speaking the truth, Satyam. And what about the ear? How do we adorn the ear? By listening to the Shastras, listening to the wise sayings, Subhashitams, and putting them to use in our life. Like all of you just chanted so beautifully, Vidya dadati vinayam vinayat yati patratam, like that, no? So right now we are all decorating the ears by listening to Sanskritam, Gita, Subhashitam. Then the last quarter is, so Bhushanaihi Kim Prayojanam, which is, so these ornaments are of what use, when these are the real ornaments. Yeah? So of course we can continue to wear kundalam and bangles and necklaces, but the Subhashitam is giving the deeper meaning of ornaments. Okay? All right, Sudarshan can now chant after me.
Yeah.
Both of you can chant. Okay? Hastasya bhushanam danam.
Hastasya bhushanam danam.
Satyam kanthasya bhushanam.
Satyam kantasya bhushanam.
Hastasya bhushanam danam. Satyam kanthasya bhushanam.
Hastasya bhushanam danam. Satyam kantasya bhushanam.
Shrotrasya bhushanam shastram.
Shrotrasya bhushanam shastram.
Bhushanai kim prayojanam.
भूषणैः किं प्रयोजनम्
श्रोत्रस्य भूषणं शास्त्रं भूषणैः किं प्रयोजनम्
श्रोत्रस्य भूषणं शास्त्रं भूषणैः किं प्रयोजनम्
Okay, can you do the whole Subhashitam by yourself?
हस्तस्य भूषणं दानं सत्यं कंठस्य भूषणं श्रोत्रस्य भूषणं शास्त्रं भूषणैः किं प्रयोजनम्
Very good, Uttamam.
Thank
Okay, thank you. All right, so Hita, you can also chant the whole Subhashitam. We've heard it enough number of times, yeah? Are you able to unmute? So Hita, can you hear me? Okay, am I muted? Can you hear me? Usha, am I audible? Okay, then, all right. I don't know why there was no response from Sohita's side. Okay, then that's enough for today's Subhashitam. And please, everybody, try to also understand the Subhashitam, memorize it, and we will do a recap next week. Okay? All right. So now let's go to the Bhagavad Gita. Now, Bhagavad Gita, we have completed 12 shlokas, 12 verses of chapter 12. Chapter 12 is Bhakti Yoga chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, which has 18 chapters. So now let us have Sai. Sai, you can chant the first 5.
Okay, ma'am. Arjuna uvacha evam satatayuktaye bhaktastvam parayupasate ye chapyaksharam tesham ke yoga vittamaha Shri Bhagavan uvacha maya veshitam Yukta upasate Shraddhaya parayopetaha Eme yukta samamataha Ye tvaksharamadhyam Avyaktam parayupasate Sarvatra gamachintyancha Kuttastam chalam dhruvam Dhaniyam mendriyagram Sarvabhutahirataha Te prapnuvanti mameva Sarvabhutahirataha
Okay, can you do that again, Sai? Sanniyam, do that again. Sanniyam yendri.
Sanniyam endriya gramam Sarvatra samabuddhayaha Te prapnuvanti mameva Sarvabhutahite rataha Kleshodhikatarastesham Avyaktasaktachetasam Avyaktahi gatirdukham Dehavadviravapyate.
Okay, very nice. Dhanyavadaha. Okay, Vishruta, can you do 6 and 7 or 6 to 10? Vishruta? Okay, maybe she is not available. Anyone else? Yes, Sohita. 6 to 10.
I'm so Amma, can I do 6 and 7?
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry, I couldn't unmute. I joined with another device.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Ye tu sarvani karmani mai samyasya matparaha अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्.
Very nice. Thank you. Okay, now 8, 9, and 10. Who has practiced? No hands are going up. Sudarshan, no? Okay. Geeta? How about 8?
Have not practiced, ma'am.
Okay, Sai. We'll come back to Sai then.
मय्येव मन आदत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः अत चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो माम् इच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय अभ्यासप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि.
Okay, this is fun. Again, let's hear that. Abhyasepya samarthosi. Do that again.
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव.
There, it is not mat karma, it is mat karma. Mat karma paramo bhava.
मत्कर्म परमो भव.
And one more thing, Sai, very good. You have practiced really well. But see, after every quarter, like this one, abhyasepya samarthosi. That C is short, no? But if you do like C, it becomes long. Okay, so you just stop there. Okay, abhyasepya samarthosi matkarma paramo bhava. Again.
अभ्यासप्यसमर्थोऽसि
Once again,
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव.
matkarma, not matkarma.
मत्कर्म परमो भव.
Again, the last line. Madartamapi.
मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि.
Very good. Okay, 11 and 12. Who's going to do?
Mangana.
Okay, Sai, you chanted enough, I think. Let's try Vedant. Okay, Vedant, just do 11 for me, for us.
Your internet connection. मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं ततः कुरु यतात्मवान्.
Again.
हि ज्ञानध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानाकर्मफलत्यागस्त्यागच्छान्तिरनन्तरम्.
Okay, not bad, quite good. But the last one, 12th one, there's some confusion there. So Vedant, you just repeat after me now. Athaitadapyashaktosi.
अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि
Kartum madyogamashritah.
कर्तुमद्योगमाश्रितः
Sarvakarma phalatyagam.
सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं
Tatah kuru yatatmavan.
ततः कुरु यतात्मवान्.
Good. Next one also you can repeat. Shreyo hi jnanamabhyasat.
श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासात्
Jnanadhyanam vishishyate.
ज्ञानाध्यानं विशिष्यते.
Jnanat karma phalatyagah.
ज्ञानकर्मफलत्यागः
Tyagat Shantiranantaram.
Yagachantiranantaram.
Very good. Uttama. Huh? So I have posted audios, right? So you can all practice listening to the audios. And also the video about the young Aditya, one audio I posted, no? The whole chapter he chants, that also you can listen. Okay, now let's move to new shlokas today. And 13, and if we have time, we'll do 14 also. Okay. Sudarshan, are you there? Your video is off.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Yeah. Now, see, this is the one of the shortest chapters in the Gita. Only 20 shlokas, right? And chapter 15 is also 20 shlokas. Now, this 13 shloka, sorry, which one? Yeah, 13. From 13 onwards, very beautiful meaning. You know, so I have put the meaning also. So the wise person, you know, he will not hate anybody. Maitra, Maitri, Bhava, Karuna will be there. So when you practice chanting, just read the meaning also one time. Okay? All right, Sudarshan, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Adveshta sarva bhutanam.
Adveshta sarva bhutanam.
Adveshta sarva bhutanam.
Adveshta sarva bhutanam.
Maitra karuna evacha.
Maitrah karuna evacha.
Maitra karuna evacha.
Maitra karuna evacha.
Adveshta sarva bhutanam. Maitra karuna evacha.
Adveshta sarva bhutanam. Maitra karuna evacha.
Nirmamo nirahankaraha.
Nirmamo nirhankaraha.
That word, you know, that word is nirahankaraha.
Nirahankaraha.
Correct.
Nirmamo nirahankaraha.
Very good.
Nirmalo
Ahankara,
Nirahankaraha.
ahankara, you know, right? Ego. Okay. And nirahankaraha is without ego. Okay. Let's do that again. Nirmamo nirahankaraha.
Nirmamo nirahankaraha.
So nir means without, right?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Nir means without.
No.
So, samadukha sukha kshami.
Samadukha sukha kshami.
Samadukha sukha kshami.
Samadukha sukha kshami.
Nirmamo nirahankaraha. Samadukha sukha kshami.
Nirmamo nirahankaraha. Samadukha sukha kshami.
Let's do the whole. Adveshta sarva bhutanam. Maitra karuna evacha.
Adveshta sarva bhutanam. Maitra karuna evacha.
Nirmamo nirahankaraha. Samadukha sukha kshami.
Nirmamo nirahankaraha. Samadukha sukha kshami.
Good, very nice. The whole shloka, can try it on your own.
Adveshta sarva bhutanam.
Adveshta, long
Yeah. Adveshta sarva bhutanam. Maitra karuna evacha. Nirmamo nirahankaraha. Samadukha sukha kshami.
Uttam. Thank you. One more person can chant. Who's it going to be? Samvedya? You want to join?
Yes.
You just repeat after me. Adveshta sarva bhutana.
Advesa sarva bhutana.
Maitra karuna evacha.
Maitra karva evacha.
Maitra Karuna Evacha.
Maitra Karuna Evacha.
Nirmamo Nirahankaraha.
Nirmo Nirahankara.
Nirmamo
Nirmamo
Nirahankaraha.
Nirahankaraha.
Samadukha Sukhaha.
Samadukka Sukhaha.
Kshami.
Kshami.
Very good. Thank you. Yashika, are you there? Okay. Yashika is not there, I think. Or some net issue maybe. Okay. Aditri, now we will just briefly go over the next one. Yeah, 14th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just writing Aditri. Okay. Unmute. Can you unmute, Aditri?
Yes, ma'am.
Santushta satatam yogi.
Santuштasta samatyogi.
Santushtaha
Santushtaha satatam
yogi.
yogi.
Santushta satatam yogi.
Santustaha
Satatam yogi.
satatam yogi.
Yatatma
Yatatma
drida nishchayaha.
Gridanishyasaha.
Drida nishchayaha.
Gridanishyaha.
Nishchayaha.
Nishtayaha.
Mayarpita mano buddhihi.
Mayarpita manobuddhiri.
Yo madbhaktaha.
Yo madbhaktaha.
Same priyaha.
Same priyaha.
Good. Good effort, Aditri. Now I will chant only this a couple of times and we will take it up again in the next class. Okay? Santushta satatam yogi yatatma dhrida nishchayaha. Santushta satatam yogi yatatma dhrida nishchayaha. Mayarpita mano buddhihi. Mayarpita mano buddhihi. Yo madbhaktas same priyaha. Yo madbhaktas same priyaha. Sai, you want to chant this one time after me? Okay, these two? Or just this first one? Adveshta sarva bhutana.
Adveshta sarva bhutanam.
Maitra karuna evacha.
Maitra karuna evacha.
Nirmamo nirahankaraha.
Nirmamo
Nirahankaraha.
nirahankaraha.
Samadukha sukhaha kshami.
Samadukka sukakshami.
Very good. So very nice. You're all getting it better and better. And if you don't want to chant it, you can also just say it in the next class. You can say like this. Adveshta sarva bhutanam. Maitraha karuna evacha. Nirmamo nirahankaraha. Sama dukkha sukhaha kshami. That's also correct. Okay? If you can't get the tune, just say it. So everybody should practice the new Subhashitam and these two shlokas. In fact, all the previous shlokas up to 14. And at the end of the course, you will have to present a Subhashitam and recite the whole chapter 12 of the Gita. Okay? So keep that in mind.
Okay, ma'am.
Very good. All right. So now we come to the section that everybody is always waiting for. That is stories. And today we have not Lakshmi Garu, but we have Usha. Usha madam.
Yeah. Huh? I'll take it forward, Amma.
Yes, please go ahead. Can I give you share permission already?
Yeah. No, share I don't need today. I don't want to use any share. Huh? Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Good evening, children. So today's story we will start with Swamini Sumatmananda. Who is she? She's our teacher, our guru, right? So guru is who? One who, guru means who equips us with new learning. We learn so many nice things from them, right? Such a guru, one such a guru was sitting outside his little cave. The story begins like this. There was a guru and the guru is sitting outside his cave. And what? He was outside his cave means it will be a forest like a thing. He was looking up to the sky, looking around him, the trees, the creation, how beautiful it was all. And then he started to contemplate. Means what? Think about Bhagavan. Huh? So then suddenly something, as he was doing this, suddenly something fell down in front of him. And what it was? He looked at it and he saw that it was a rat, a small rat. So he wondered, how is this? How can a rat fall from the sky, right? So he asked the rat, hey rat, what happened? So the rat was trembling. Then what he said? A bird has caught me. It was carrying me in its beak and flying. Luckily, I fell off the beak and so I fell down. So kindly save me. So what? It's clear, right? You're able to get me right till here? I hope so. Yeah. So then what the guru said, okay, rat, don't fear anymore. You can stay with me in my cave. I'll take care of you. I'll look after you. The gurus are always very nice, so compassionate, right? You ask them something and they give us multifold, so much more than you ask. So what happens? So nicely the rat stays with the guru. Guru starts feeding him food, milk, sugar. It keeps eating that daily in the cave and becomes fat and healthy. So what happens slowly, as it gets fat and healthy, it will start going outside and playing. So one day what it happened, as the rat went out to the play, it suddenly came inside running into the cave and to the guru. And he said, what happened? Then what is wrong? Why are you afraid? So the rat, what did he say? The rat said, there is a cat. The cat has just come here and I'm afraid it will eat me up. So the rat said so to the guru. So then what could the guru said? Okay, the guru responded, oh, don't worry, I'll make you a cat. So he closed his eyes and said a mantra, Om Chum Chum Cham mantra. And what happened? The rat became a cat. Then the cat, so it was now nice, big, tall cat. And he went into the cave. And the other cat, which was coming around thinking it was a mouse, ran away. So now, earlier we had who? Guru and the rat in the cave. Now it is Guru and the cat in the cave, right? So the cat remained in the cave with the master nicely and he started giving him milk. Once again, after a few days, what happened? The cat came running. It went on nicely for a couple of days. Then what happened? Suddenly, it came again running to the master and sat trembling in fear. So now what happened? The guru asks. So what the cat says? Guess what the cat would say? Save me. So then Guru asked, the cat said to the teacher, the Guru, please save me. Now what happened? So the cat replies, a dog came there. So it was a rat, it was a cat, now a dog came there. A big dog can eat away a cat, right? It can chase him like that. So the Guru said, okay, there was one dog, a small dog, right? So now I'm going to make you a big Alsatian dog. Alsatian is what? A pedigree, hybrid dogs, right? They're very lion-like in strength and they can scare away all the dogs. So the Guru nicely, very generously made this cat into a big Alsatian dog. And so the one small kutti dog that was standing outside the cave trembled, oh my God, and wagging its tail, the small dog left and went away. So now the rat in the form of a dog is so very happy. The Alsatian dog, no? So the Guru, again, Papam, the Guru, he did not chase away the dog. He started feeding the dog a little food, sugar, milk, all this as long as it was a rat and a cat, that much was enough. But now it became a dog. So you have to give it more food, right? What that milk, food and sugar is not enough for the dog. So the Papam Guru had to cook for the dog as well. Then after some days, it went on like that. It was a job for the guru. So it went on like that. But still, what happens? The dog again another time came back trembling and shivering. It came to the guru. So now the guru was fed up. He said, now what happened? Why are you here again? So then what the dog says? I saw a tiger, a small tiger from the forest. I am sure it will eat me up. I'm afraid. It said that to the guru. Then what? The guru reassured him again one more time. Don't worry, Appa. I'll make you a lion also now. I made you so many things. I'll make you a lion as well. He closes his eyes, makes a mantra. And now what? The dog becomes a big lion. It becomes a lion with its mane and all. What lion is what? King of the animals, right? It need not have fear from anyone. So the guru compassionately made the dog a lion as well. Then what happened? As is was happening, the guru called. Every day it would sit with the guru in the cave. Both lived happily, right? Now it became a lion. The guru asked the lion to sit down by the side, and he said, come, let's do bhajans. Huh? So what is that? Cat and dog and all could be pet animals, but lion it has become. But still, as is, the guru forgets, he thinks it is just that he calls him to sit by his side and come, let's do the bhajans. Then what does the lion do? The lion said, what? Why should I do this? I'm not going to do this, the lion said. The guru said, no, do it. So what happens? What are you doing? But the lion is, for a moment, it loses its viveka, means it loses its wisdom, its discriminatory powers. And what it says, what are you saying? Why should I sit by your side and do the bhajans? You are after all a human being. I am a lion. I can. It does not even complete. The lion does not complete the sentence. The guru called, what happens? And then it just comes forwards to attack the guru. The guru smiles, and what he says? Oh, so you have forgotten everything, right? So immediately what he does? He turns the lion back into a little shivering rat. That was the first day when it came to the guru, right? It was trembling. It was afraid it would die way back then. But the guru gave him the chance to become a cat, a dog, a lion. It could have lived happily. It would have sat by the side of the guru and did all what the guru asked him to. But for a moment, the lion forgot and he disobeyed. So he forgot that he was a rat in that moment, right? He thought he really is a lion and he started to act. He's a rat, but he thought he's really a lion and started to behave and act like a lion. The story ends here. And what are we to learn from this? That by the blessings of your teachers and parents, we grow up, we become big children, right? So you should never forget what we as a children were taught and looked after and loved by the parents. We should always have great regard, respect, love, and serve our parents and our guru. This is a small story that I prepared for you. I hope all of you liked it. Yeah.
Very nice. So interesting, no?
Yeah, that's
Nice.
about.
And quite Vedantic also. I thought it was going to say, you know, the rat, the cat, the tiger, everything is your mind.
Yeah. So the moral of the story is what? You should never forget your original thing, being a rat. It is the compassion of the guru that made you so many things and gave you extra powers. But then should always be here humble, serve your parents, teachers, and not forget how you have become and come this far. That is the moral of the story. Okay,
Another
dhanyavad.
story, Usha, like this? You've got
Amma?
another story? Or
You want me to? It's fine now. We'll close it. It's up to you. If you say maybe another small 1 tidbit story, 1 2-minute story, Kuti, you want to listen?
yeah, usually we go till 5:10. Anybody has questions on this story? Maybe not. Vedant has, okay.
Okay, Samvedya, good. She has no. She's showing thumbs down. I like that. Vedant, what is your question?
My question is, why did the rat jump onto the guru?
Rat did not jump. Rat did not jump. Rat was only trembling and it fell down. The rat.
When it turned into a lion, it thought he was a lion, Mama. When he turned.
Mhm.
And why
So
did
when
he
he be-
jump?
Ask Vedant, complete your question. Why did the lion jump? You're asking?
why did the lion jump onto the guru?
Because he forgot that he's a rat. The lion jumped onto the guru because it forgot that it is a rat. It thought it really is a lion. It became a lion because of the Guru Krupa, right? If the guru wanted, he could make it back a rat and it will lose all its powers. No? So it forgot that it was a rat and hence it jumped.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. All
Any
right.
more questions?
Any other question? Anybody else? Jayanandan, did you raise your hand?
Ma'am, actually, I thought we will have question time, ma'am. Means you will tell some questions and we need to answer it, right?
No, not like a GK question, Today we will just have questions based on the story. Okay?
Yes.
And yes, Vishruta wants to ask something. Sometimes, Usha, they have other questions.
Yeah. Yes. Ma'am. Yeah.
Ma'am, my question is that is this story based on you?
On me?
Ma'am, had you done this before?
Done what?
Ma'am, Usha auntie told you that you are a guru, so you helped the mouse to become a lion.
Well, not in this life. I don't think I have those powers, Vishruta. It's a symbolic story. Yes, Usha, you can answer.
I wanted to tell them that to introduce Guru, who is a Guru, for that I brought up our teacher, Sumatma Nandaji. No? So our Guru in that sense, not as Amma said, in the earlier birth she might have had those powers, not in this Janma to make a rat a lion. Not
You know
Excuse me,
what?
ma'am. Ma'am, you had to send me request to on my video, but when I clicked on video, it's coming like I cannot start video.
Okay, doesn't matter. Audio says. See, one thing, let me tell you about myself, there was a big rat in this home and we were trying to catch it for many days. And the moment I see it, I run. So it's the opposite, The guru is running away from the rat. So I'm very much afraid of rats and not cats, but tiger. So this is a symbolic story, beautiful symbolic story Usha has shared with us, So keep that in mind and a lesson of humility, the more we are open and serve, the more we can receive. Yeah. Okay. And all that we are, what we have, what we've learned, it is because of hundreds of people, right? Starting from our, of course, mother, Matra Devo Bhava, Pitra Devo Bhava, then KG teacher, first standard teacher, and we have to thank everybody in this universe for bringing me what I have today. Is it not?
And ma'am, I want to tell that you had asked me to chant the 6th and 7th sloka. I could not also unmute myself.
Yeah. Next time you can chant a few more. Okay, Vishruta?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Now we will conclude with, the concluding mantras. And before that, this one, you know this already. Punaha Milamaha. We'll meet as usual next Wednesday. And you can email Rajeshwari Madam at this address if anybody wants to join the Samskriti WhatsApp group. Okay. And what is happening soon? The English New Year, right? So how do we wish Happy New Year in Sanskritam? Very simple. This is one way to wish. Nava Varsha Abhinandanam. And when it is all put together, Nava Varsha Abhinandanam. Or you can say it in 2 words. Nava Varsha Abhinandanam. Abhinandanam, is, happy, greetings, Abhinandanam. So like if you want to say Yugadi, Abhinandanam, Deepavali, Abhinandanam. So like that, Nava Varsha Abhinandanam. Okay, so wish you all and your families and friends Happy New Year. And may 2022 be a safe and healthy, happy New Year for everybody. Okay. So make your nice resolutions, resolutions is sankalpas. that in the new year 2022, you will learn by heart all the 20 shlokas of the Gita and all these 10 subhashitams that we are covering in this course, right? So small things like that, you can make the sankalpa, okay? And then we will proceed to the closing prayers. Om Asato ma Satgamaya Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat.